All right, on your whiteboard, please tell me, what am I describing? So, this weekend, I have a ball. So, this whole thing has caused me so much undue stress because I have to make sure my hair is right, my dress is right. I got my purse, I got my jewelry this weekend, so that's nice. But this whole damn thing is not worth it. And what is it, Christina? Stressor. Why is it a stressor, Christina?
Because it's an event.
It's an event. On your whiteboard, please tell me. I am trying to think about this ball as a positive thing, as a weekend retreat with my husband. So because I'm trying to reverse my thinking about this stupid event that I definitely don't want to go to, because I'm reversing, by the way, I have a lot of wrong answers, because I'm reversing my thoughts on it, I am going to have less stress, because it's not about wasting a ton of money and getting all dolled up for no reason. It's about making memories with my husband. Max, what is it?
Cognitive appraisal.
Why is it cognitive appraisal?
You're trying to convince yourself that it's something positive and not positive.
There you go. All right. So, when I think about this ball, I am excited about all-you-can-eat buffet for dessert. Everything else is past courses, which means they place the food in front of you. But I'm like really excited about the desserts. Not gonna lie, because they're usually pretty good. They're usually pretty good. The food's usually terrible because it's like banquet food, but everything else is good. What is it, Jackson? Why is it eustress?
Because you're thinking about it positive.
I'm thinking about like the positive components of doing it. Does that make sense? Some people like getting dressed up. I think about desserts. On your whiteboard, please tell me, when I think about reversing my opinion about this gala, thinking it in a positive way instead of the negative way, when I think about it logically, for instance, McCrae's company paid $5,000 and all I have to do is buy a dress and look pretty. McCrae is paying for the vet so I don't have to deal with boarding, so that's nice. Maybe this is going to be nice. What is it, T?
Secondary.
Why is it secondary?
Because you're using logic.
Very well, I'm using logic. Now, when McCrae told me I had to go, and I was like, I'm not spending $300 getting dressed. This is ridiculous. And I had such an emotional, volatile response because it's who I am as a person. I'm very emotional. What is it, Maddie?
Primary.
Why is it primary?
Because it's your emotions.
There you go. On your whiteboard, please tell me, what is it called? So, in my bathroom, I have hooks for my towels, and my hook that I hang one of my two towels on is always crooked. It is like wiggles. So when you try picking up the towel, it kind of latches onto it. So I have to like pull it up super high, or I have to pull on it twice, and it annoys me every single day. I haven't done anything about it, but it annoys me. Morgan. Hassle. Why is it a hassle?
Because it's something that is like everyday annoyance.
And I haven't done a damn thing about it. Okay. On your whiteboard, please tell me, what is it called when it is a psychological experience produced by the blocking of a desired goal or fulfillment of a perceived need? Good. What is it? Ella?
Frustration.
Frustration. On your whiteboard, please tell me, since I am a type A person, I have to know what everything is happening at all times. When I don't know everything, control everything, what is that called? What stresses me out as a type A person? That if I lose this, I am screwed. What is it? Kristen? Uncontrollability. That was not a very good example of a question. Yeah, thank you. When we have frustration, there are 3 ways we express it. When we have frustration, there are 3 ways we express it. What are those 3 ways? Put a star next to the one you prefer. When we have frustration, there are 3 ways we express it. Since when do you rage, Valentino?
I don't know.
Exactly. So that's
I don't
a wrong
even know
choice.
what type I am, really.
You don't?
No.
I would say withdrawal. You seem like a withdrawal kind of guy. Do you rage?
I don't really rage.
Then the expression is off the damn table.
Yeah,
So
but
take it
like-
off the table.
Okay.
It's gone. right, turn to someone, check their board, and explain. Go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Alright, here we go. On your whiteboard, give me an example of displaced aggression. Write out an example of displaced aggression. By the way, I just want to update. Fourth period was very good today. Like a week.
Gabriel's here today?
Alright, turn to your neighbor next to you and check their answer. If it's wrong, you better tell them. 5, 4, 3, 2. Who has a good one for displaced aggression? Max.
Beating up a smaller kid.
There you go. Perfect. Absolutely. Big kid picks on you. You beat up a smaller one. What's another good one? No one else has a good one? T, what did you write?
I wrote that instead of yelling at fifth period, the fourth period is one.
Perfect example. Absolutely. We even talked about that at the end of fourth period. That wouldn't have any displaced aggression going into fifth. And they said you guys deserved it.
What?
And that they didn't care.
Then why?
So, just,
Wait.
Why would they
what
lie?
did we do?
what?
What did we do to them?
Nothing.
Nothing.
Exactly.
That's why it's displaced aggression. They just didn't care.
Wait, I thought they said that they were happy. That
They were happy that I was raging at
What did
them.
we do? Why? Why are they happy with that?
I don't know.
Wait.
It's a you problem, not a me problem. What?
Can you
Are
be
you really-
both aggression and displaced
That's an
aggression?
awful thing to say.
Because, like, let's say there is someone that
No,
status-
don't blend. Even when people are equal status with me, when they piss me off, I'm happy to let them know. So I've had many heated conversations with my peers. It's not just I don't take out my aggression on students. If I got mad at a peer and yelled at my students, that would be displaced aggression. My aggression is if I'm pissed off at Lasha, for instance, I'm gonna sure as hell let Lasha know I'm pissed. That would be aggression. Do you see the difference between the two?
Yeah, no, I was just
All
wondering.
right, just want to make sure because you got to keep them. Don't try to blend. Keep them crystal clear. So I was going to see examples.
No, I was trying to say, like, if you could be both, not you.
No.
You can't.
Yeah, like if you get mad, you're mad at the person, but you're also mad at everyone else.
Then that would be. But are you telling that person?
Well, yeah. you
Because
can tell
think
them
about it.
and
If
then
you're
you can be
pissed
mad
off
everyone
at
else.
Jackson,
Okay.
okay, you're going to tell Jackson. If I go off on Jackson, I'm going to feel better already. I don't need to yell at Ella. Ella's
I know,
wonderful. I just need to yell at him. So that would be aggression.
Well,
But if I'm not going to yell at Jackson, I'm going to yell at Ella. That would be displacement.
Yeah, but what if you like yelled at me and then you were mad at everyone else too?
I see where you're coming from. Keep it simple, stupid. If I'm gonna lash out, it's gonna be aggression. If I'm just like, damn it, Jackson, I'm gonna yell at Ella because she's nicer and I know she's not gonna yell back, that would be displaced. Keep it simple, stupid. On your whiteboard, give me an example of approach with food. So you didn't watch my video. What the hell is that? Crunch Bar, Three Musketeers, Crunch Bar.
Hey, don't try.
Alright, good. Sugar cookies versus chocolate chip. Are you even putting them in the same categories?
Yeah, the ones from Publix are really
Oh yeah.
good.
Ah, okay. You didn't write Publix. She didn't write Publix on the board. Okay, that would be on your whiteboard. Give me a travel avoidance. Where are 2 places in the world you would never go?
Ooh, I got
Just random.
Alright, wait, Eastern Ukraine.
yeah, can we say general area?
Yes, that's fine. I'm just trying to get you to think of it. You wouldn't go to Australia? What the hell do you have against the Aussies?
Nothing. It's not against us.
What's wrong with China?
Oh, what's wrong with China, man?
Awesome.
Alright, turn to your neighbor and share the 2 places you would never go. Why wouldn't you go to Mexico? I love Mexico. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Alright, give me an approach avoidance for puppies, which means you're giving me 2 pros, 2 cons for puppies. Shh. Oh wow, everyone just wrote cute. Way to go. Give me 2 pros, 2 cons. We're doing an approach avoidance right now on puppies. You've got 5, 4, 3. Third one's a charm. 2. Kisses. Alright, turn to someone near you and tell them.
Is it cute? And then love it. Yeah, that's the messy and time consuming.
I like TV.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Alright, here we go. So, on Friday, we did talk about double approach, double avoidance, correct?
Yes.
Okay, perfect. So, when we talk about double approach, double avoidance, who can give me a scenario of a double approach, double avoidance using puppies? What would be an example of double approach, double avoidance? What do you got? Okay, no, that would, if we're just talking about puppies, that's what?
Oh,
Approach avoidance. What would be an example of double approach, double avoidance?
that would be, you have to choose between 2 goals to both have
Okay, so give me an example. We got puppies and
cats.
cats. There you go. So, pros and cons of puppies, pros and cons of kitties. Okay? That would be your double approach. So, what would be an example of multiple approach using cats, kitties, puppies? Who can give me an example? Nico. Lizards, absolutely. So, multiple approach avoidance would be doing pro and con of puppies, pro and con of kitties, pro and con of lizards. Does everyone understand the format of that? Yes? So you're doing pros, cons for 3 or more things. When you start getting your acceptance letters to college, you're going to hopefully have multiple, right? Hopefully we got some options here. Okay? However, you may just have double approach. Hopefully you at least have an approach avoidance. But who knows? Who knows? Are you ready?
No.
Did we not get here?
No. We
Just
did double approach and then the bell rang.
God, I'm just crispy. I still have to go back to tanning. Jesus. The things we do.
You look like you have a nice glow.
Oh no, it's red. Oh, it's red. It's like fire engine red.
Oh, I can see the undertone part of it. It's like
Oh, yeah.
a big roof.
Oh, my nose. And like my eyebrows. Right around my eyebrows was really bad this morning. I looked at it, I was like, oh, McCray was like, oh. It was very nice.
At least you're trying.
I guess. Alright, so when we talk about body reaction to stress, we got, of course, the sympathetic, which is going to respond to stressful events, and then we have the parasympathetic, which is going to stop us. So, here's your general adaptation syndrome. Now, where you should write this is on your focus. It's number 7 or it's number 6?
5.
5.
Just kidding. That was totally fake news. It's number 5. Number 5. Okay, so that's where I would write this. So it is 3 stages. Where's my? Oh, here's my stick. I love this thing. All right, so your general adaptation syndrome, shorthand is GAS, is the 3 stages of a body's physiological reaction to stress, including alarm resistance and exhaustion. I'm gonna give you more stuff. What are you giggling about, Max? Of course, we're keeping it highbrow, right? You wouldn't be giggling over gas.
No.
Of course, because it's a little, even for you, would be beneath.
Some part.
Huh?
Some part.
Thank you, Nico. No. Alright, so, over here on the board I have some notes you're definitely you're going to want to write in your number 5 box. Okay, so.
Oh, I was like, I can't read that.
What the puppies?
That's just puppies?
Yeah.
That's it? I said
Did you write that?
yeah, that was like pros.
It's usually not that bad.
Thank you, Gabriel. Really, okay, I'm so glad you're back, man. Alright, stop. Don't get too far ahead of me. Please stop. Over here. Look at me. Look at me. Look at me. All right. Okay, so general adaptation syndrome, the example that I use every single year is I was a lifeguard for 6 years, and I have done countless jump in, you pick a kid up, it's not a real hero moment when you're like in 3 feet of water and you're like 5'3", so it's like, it's not a real hero. I had 1 CPR, and it was terrifying. So I'm going to tell you all about it. So this is what my pool looked like, okay? I had the swimming lanes way over here. There were 2 lifeguards on duty. For 15 minutes, I would sit in this chair. Then I would rotate over to this chair, okay? And then I'd rotate out, so half an hour out in the sun. Then you're back in the shack for 15 minutes, and then you rotate out. I did it for 6 years. It was really great. The shallow end's over here. So on the day of reckoning, okay, I started my rotation. I started my rotation in this seat right here. And then my boy Noah walked up and around the pool deck and sat on the opposite side. So he had to leave this station, all that stuff, and he cleared the corner, obviously, because when you're walking around, you would notice if a little kid was floating at the bottom of the pool, correct? So I was sitting in my chair for about 2 minutes, 2 or 3 minutes, and then I look over across the pool, and I see a little kid in the water, okay, down at the bottom, not moving. And I'm like, oh, shit, this is happening. Like, oh, my God. So I had my buoy across my lap. Really did mess up with my tan lines, not gonna lie. But I had it on my lap. And of course, I blew my whistle, cleared the pool, okay, and then I grabbed it. And Noah is just like, he sees me, like, just book it. Like, I'm not swimming through the pool because it's faster to run. So I run around the pool and I dove into the water because it's like 7 feet, like 6.5, 7 feet at that spot. And I go down and pick up the kid. And he's not moving, there's no response, and I'm just like freaking out. Well, I get to the side. Noah has not moved. Now, at this point, Noah should have cleared the pool. Okay? He should have been clearing the pool, getting people back. He should be there at the edge of the pool, pulling the kid out. So he doesn't respond. So my girl Lily from the shack comes out, sees what's happening, and she's the one who meets me on the side. So I have this kid who's not responding, and I'm holding up his arms with my life buoy underneath my arms, and she pulls him up on deck. She pulls him up on deck, and she starts assessing. Is he breathing? No. Does he have a heartbeat? No. And she's like, he's not breathing, he's not responding. Okay, so I turn to someone and say, you call 911, okay? And then I'm like, we need to start compressions. 3 breaths, 15 compressions, we need to start now. She leans him over, tries coughing up any water in there, then starts the process. Okay, she does 3 breaths to my 15 compressions. She does 3 breaths to my 15 compressions. 3 breaths. I crack his chest. He's 5 years old, by the way. Okay, crack his chest, and I feel it crack, and I can literally describe it in great detail what it feels like when you pop a little kid's chest. It's horrific, but because of my training, guess what I knew was going to happen? That his chest was going to break. Because of the pressure on it and stuff like that. I wasn't doing anything wrong, which is why I kept going. Okay? So after about maybe 6 minutes of compressions, that we can hear the sirens, they're coming, and then he coughs. Can't say anything. We roll him over and we cough him up. He's coughing, he vomits all over the pool deck. And me and her just take a huge sigh of relief. People are crying. The mom is a hysterical mess. My boy Noah hasn't moved. Okay, so let me explain what has happened physiologically. So, the alarm stage is when I'm standing here and I look over here and I'm like, oh shit, there's a kid at the bottom of the pool not moving. That like lurch of like, oh shit. Okay, that is the alarm stage. That's my sympathetic nervous system kicking in and saying, we have to do something now. So you need to be writing this down. I don't write on the board often, so when I do, you bet your bottom dollar you need to write it down. So my sympathetic nervous system kicks in. It increases my ability to respond. Okay, and it increases my muscles, it increases the oxygenation going into my bloodstream. All of a sudden, my whole body, my head is moving quickly, my legs, my arms, everything is moving quickly in order to respond. My example is recognizing and responding to the drowning. Okay, I'm running to the kid. Once I get to the kid, I jump in the pool, I hold up his arms so Lily can grab him. She pulls him out of the pool, puts him on the deck, and I'm there on my hands and knees being like, oh my God, 3 breaths to every 15 compressions, that is resistance. In that moment, my head should be rolling all over the place, being like, oh my God, there's a dead kid on on our deck. There's a dead kid. But that doesn't come across my mind. I hear he's not breathing. 3 breaths, 15 compressions, begin. She does her job, I do my job. That is clear, focus, brain. Okay, breathing slows, blood pressure is pumping. Your brain stills out. And that way you can think clearly and logically of what is the next step. What do I do next? That is why I immediately came back to my training. 3 breaths, 15 compressions. The sternum is going to crack. Don't freak out. Keep your compressions going. Go down, go up, all the way down to the pace of Happy Birthday. You just sing it to yourself, and that's how you track your compressions. Okay? So, remembering my CPR training and all my protocols, okay? Making sure that I told someone to call 911 because everyone's just watching, everyone's just horrified. That stillness in my head, knowing exactly what I have to do is the resistance component. My body is like, okay, let's go. We have to do something. We have to do something. So the kid coughs as the ambulance, as the emergency crews are walking on deck. Okay, they get to us. And they're like, what's happened? He was at the bottom of the pool. We pulled him out maybe 5 minutes ago. He just started coughing maybe about a minute ago. He threw up on the deck, but he is coughing. He does not know his name. Like, he's not able to verbalize his name yet. And they're like, okay, thank you very much. We'll take it from here. They go, they check. They put him on the gurney. They're checking his life signs as they're taking him to the hospital. Okay? So the police also show up. So the police are like, hi, we need you to fill out a report immediately. So I go and I sit down and I start filling out a report, going through exactly what I just told you. What happened, how long, what I did, how we handled it, what was the procedures, what did I do. Lily was doing the same thing because remember she came from the shack, had to come all the way out to help. She had to do the same thing. Once I finished with the police and they were happy with their report, then I had to sit and talk to the pool manager. And she was like, Eileen was like, what the hell happened? So I had to relive this whole thing. Very clear, very concise, straight to the point. It sounded identical to my police report because I was still in my resistance. After I wrote the report, signed the report, she was like, Sam, amazing. I'm so glad you were here today. Thank you. She gave me a big hug and she's like, go home. So I left her office, immediately found a picnic table, and I sat and I cried. And then my mommy came to pick me up, because one of my friends who worked there called my mom. And my mommy came to pick me up, and we got home into the kitchen, and she was like, I'm so proud of you today. You really made a difference today. And I just cried hysterically. And then I slept for about 15 hours. At 4 o'clock in the afternoon, went to bed.
To your boy.
So, my boy.
You know.
Oh, Noah got fired. Thank you.
You know.
Saw that coming, right?
It's like,
Ready.
why was he in shock?
Because some people don't respond well in emergency situations.
Then you shouldn't be a lifeguard.
I
Clearly.
completely agree, but $15 an hour and you work on your gorgeous stand.
You see $15.
Yeah.
$10.
I'm making real good money. Oh my gosh, and I was gorgeous. I had a beautiful tan. I had incredibly blonde hair because all I did was sit in the sun. It was a great time.
That's what life was.
Yeah, if you can swim, you're
Sign
gonna
me
make good
up.
money. Hello, because I have to be able to respond when there's a little 5-year-old in the pool. It's not breathing.
Yeah, it's like $15 an hour.
Miss
No,
Bennett, Miss
they make
Bennett.
$10 an hour now.
No, I got 50. What?
What does that say? Your body something.
Which one? For resistance?
Exhaustion.
Exhaustion. So when I get home, as soon as it's over, how I cope with things is I just cry and cry and cry and cry, and then I had to sleep. And I slept for 15 hours. I literally woke up thinking I fell asleep for an hour or two, and my mom's like, no, this is a whole other day. And my mom made me like my favorite dinner, but she's like, I didn't have the heart to wake you. So she's like, I made it for you, and then I put it in a little box for you. It's in the fridge. I was like, sorry, Mommy. She's like, don't worry, I'm so proud of you. Anyway, so exhaustion is your body and brain crash, okay? It requires sleep to recover from stress of the trauma. And it's your parasympathetic is just like, you know what, screw this, close. We're sleeping now. It just literally like shuts off your whole body because it has to recover. Because you've depleted all of your resources, all of your energy, all the sugar, everything that you have in your body, your adrenaline is completely depleted. So your body's like, oh my God, we lived, crash, and you sleep. Has anyone ever had like a really Like you did something that was really stressful or really exciting, but it took a lot of energy, and you just completely crashed, and you're like dead. That is your exhaustion. Okay, so when we talk about exhaustion, it's your parasympathetic. So the little kid I saved, his name's Tony Carver. He came back about a week later and had 2 bouquets of flowers for me and Lily. Him and his mom came and they gave me a big hug, big kiss. I got invited to his birthday party. I was a guest of honor at his birthday party. He's graduating from Matanzas High School this year.
So he was
Every once in a while, like if I'm in town. My mom knew of the family, and after that, she searched out my mom. So every once in a while, I get an update of them. But stress and the trauma. So when we talk about resistance, okay, this allows you to keep your brain clear, sharp, get straight to it. Resistance is like, oh, we're safe now, crash. Okay, and you pretty much plummet. There you go. Every single person, hopefully, in your life has experienced this, like going to Disney World. Ever seen little kids on the way home from Disney World or leaving Disney World?
Yeah.
They're just like like straight up zombies. Like you can like manipulate them and they wouldn't even notice. That's exhaustion. Okay, because they were just so excited, and during the thing they're just like and then they go, and then they die. They don't die. They don't die. They don't die. They just plummet into sleep. And then they sleep for Toby experiences this every time he goes to daycare.
Oh yeah.
When he's on his way to daycare, he knows, because if I'm heading past IKEA, he knows where he's going. He knows he's going to doggy daycare. So as soon as he sees IKEA, he starts like crying because he's like so excited. And then at daycare, when they leave the little notes on his little daycare thing, he says he hasn't stopped running and chasing dogs. That's all he does. And they make fun of him because that's all he does. And they're like, he's exhausting. And then as soon as he gets into the car, like he jumps into my car and it's like a 5-minute ride to my house. He's asleep.
Wait, where do you take him?
Fuzzy Buddies.
Cause I work at a pet daycare place.
Oh, do you? Which one do you work at? Not the one that kills
Best
dogs.
one, obviously.
Which one?
Pilates Pet Resort.
Oh, very nice. No, there's another one in Tampa that this summer killed 2 dogs.
Yeah, 2 French bulldogs.
Yeah.
They don't let their dogs in until 2. And
In the middle of Florida. Anyway, all right. So, immune system is a system of cells, organs, and chemicals of the body that responds to attacks from diseases, infections, and injuries. Who here says that thinks they have a strong immune system, which means you don't get sick?
I don't want to jinx it.
Who here has a weak immune system and you are always sick? Oh, damn it, Ella. Do you really?
Yeah, I'm not sick right now though.
Hand out. You're too close. You're too
Oh,
close.
thank you.
You're too close. Gross. If you get me sick, Ella, I'm going to be so
I'm
pissed.
sorry.
Okay?
Remember when you were
I'm
so
sorry. I can't get sick. I don't have time for it. What?
The time that you were so sick, you didn't sound like you're sick.
No. I always get sick. I have a very weak immune system, mostly because I hang out with people like Ella. Psychoneurology. She gets sick. She's a weak immune system.
So do I.
But you're far. She's near. You want me to be mean to you now too?
Yeah, me over Ella.
Oh, you're gonna lay yourself down on that sword. That's so sweet.
Definitely right.
It's a study of the effects of psychological factors of stress, emotions, thoughts, and behavior on the immune system. The more stressed you are, the more likely you are to get sick. Have you ever noticed that? You always get sick at the worst times and you have so much going on? Yeah? I will be sick the entire month of May.
Why?
March, April, May, I'm done. April, I'm sick from start to finish just because I'm so stressed about AP exams. Because you guys are the 7th, AP World is the 16th. So the more stressed I am, the more sick I am, and it's true. The most dangerous profession to have that's going to cause you to die in early death is CEO, business CEO. Because of all the stress of running the company, especially the bigger the company is. And the reason is because when you are too stressed, your body can't kill off tumorous causing cells, which means your body just breeds cancer. So the more stressed you are, the more likely you are to die of cancer. By the way, my husband just put in 73 hours last week of work.
He's dead.
He's in busy season. This week he probably has about 84 in him. So he'll be dead soon.
Why is it busy season?
Because he's an accountant.
I know, but why is it busy this time?
Oh, it's because all the deadlines are due. April 15th. All the taxes and all that crap. Alright. What?
What do you do after April? Like after May?
Oh, we are watching movies, friends.
So you just like show up and just chill. Just like ice cream and
What? For you guys? I'm still working for about 2 weeks after your exam. Like a week and a half.
for what?
For AP
Oh,
World.
AP World.
AP World is my life. You guys will come in and I'll have a video and I'm going to say don't talk to me because I'll be grading essays. And you'll do your thing, I'll do my thing. And then AP World's over and I'm happy and joyful and then I start packing up my room. Because I'm done. When AP's over, I'm done. When you take your exam, there's no project, there's no crap. No, you're going to sit in here and just hang out. We work really hard. We do a lot. We're not doing nothing after that damn exam. Alright, so, personalities. The first type of personality is A-type personality. These are a person who is ambitious, time-conscious, extremely hardworking, and tends to have high levels of hostility. Oh, this is me! I'm very time-conscious. Look, I've already planned out your whole damn life before you even got here. Okay? I am incredibly hostile. Can we agree? Okay? I work very, very hard. And incredibly ambitious. I will not have Toledo having the highest pass rate here at Plant High School.
Let's see.
She's not even here anymore. No, I know, but she had a 98% pass rate. I will beat it.
What do you mean by a personality?
Oh, that is a personality.
Okay, so it's not.
So, A-type personality. So, what is a celebrity that we can all relate to, or a movie character that would be A-type personality? All I can think of is Gilmore Girls. Are we Gilmore Girls fans?
Your mom watches that show?
Well, she's probably about my age, so that makes sense. What?
Walter White.
Yes! Well, yes. You don't know who I am. Alright, perfect. Walter White is definitely one. Who else would be another one? What do you got, T?
Hermione Granger.
What? Hermione Granger? Does she rage?
Yeah.
And she gets like.
Well, she gets really annoyed. She gets really annoyed by rage.
She gets annoyed. I wouldn't. No, I'm gonna put her as C. I'm gonna put her as C. What?
Daenerys, but like Game of Thrones.
Yeah, she rages. Yeah, the Queen of Dragons or Mother of Dragons, whatever the hell her name is. Okay. Then we have Type B personality. Now these are people who are relaxed, laid back, less driven, and competitive than any, very slow to anger. I don't know if we have a perfect example in here.
They stress me out.
Huh?
They stress me out.
I stress you out?
No, Type B stress me
Yeah, no, Jackson is not a Type B. Alright, we'll finish tomorrow. Have a good day, guys. See you tomorrow. Oh, I gotta stop it. Ooh, pardon.
Full type A people, so if it's
Isn't that wonderful?